Hello and welcome to Moneylife News and Views. I am Debashis Basu. Last weekend, the market regulator, Securities and Exchange Board of India, released two very short discussion papers that aim to curb the menace or the malpractices of what are called financial influencers. It's a bit of a tongue twister of Finfluencers. As SEBI defines them, these influencers usually are unregistered entities. They are not registered analysts or investment advisors, but they provide catchy content, information and advice on various financial topics to their followers. Now, why is SEBI intending to rein them? Now, anyone who has been paying attention to what's going on in social media, the internet, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, etc., would now know that these people, these financial influencers, are nudging investors to jump into stocks and derivatives under the guise of education. And the way this is spreading, we should all be worried. Fake posts, distorted posts, cheery posts about companies, products and services and their own products under the guise of education is all over the place. Not only is most advice that is dished out harmful, but from SEBI's point of view, they're also illegal because most of them are not registered in either of the two categories, which is research analysts or investment advisors. Now, these two people alone can offer investment advice on regulated products such as stocks and mutual funds. So as you are aware, Moneylife is registered under both, and we are also registered as portfolio managers. Now, some of these people are also claiming to manage money, which is illegal, which is really serious. They're taking the money and trading on behalf of clients. This is portfolio management service, which is purely illegal the way they're doing it. But they also promote not just these products, but crypto schemes, which are all shady, gaming sites or Ponzi schemes or multi-level marketing schemes, which are bound to inflict massive losses. These people, the financial influencers, charge as little as 10,000 to as much as 7.5 lakh for an individual post. 7.5 lakh for somebody like a failed startup founder, that's his fee for a single post. That's excluding taxes. Influencer marketing agencies quote as much as 20 lakh for a campaign plus taxes to entice their followers. Now, the problem is not just in financial services. This is a platform that they use, whether it's LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook or Twitter. So anybody can promote anything, literally. So which is why even Advertising Standards Council of India has got into the act in the interest of consumers, not just financial consumers, but all sorts of consumers. And they have issued guidelines for influencer advertising in digital media to curb unethical influence peddling. Now, ASCII describes, let me quote, ASCII describes influencers as someone having access to an audience and the power to affect such audiences, their purchasing decisions or opinions about a product, service, brand or experience because of their influencer's authority, knowledge, position or relationship with the audience. Now, among all the products that are missold, it is the financial products that can damage the most because you're talking about your money. A high-pitched promotion of an option selling strategy backed by fake claims and humongous profits, mark-to-market profits, which are all doctored, most of them, can inflict massive losses. Or a stock can be promoted as a next hot idea, sucking greedy investors into a voluminous pump and dump operation. Now, in one case, it has turned out that the company is involved in fraud, forgery, and has even cooked up its accounts. Their videos and posts are always laced with a disclaimer that this is just for education and this is not an investment advice, but nothing of these promotions are actually innocent. Let me give you some pointers about them. As SEBI found out, unregistered or unregistered Fin-influencers work within the system. Many make money from referrals, from brokerage houses or profit sharing for promoting the product, channel, platform or services and get compensated directly from social media or other platforms. For instance, you may get compensated from Twitter or from YouTube. One particular trader who is now in the middle of a major controversy claims to earn crores a year from trading but still has to earn a lot of money from referrals, because he does breathless YouTubes every day about Bank Nifty and Nifty levels, where he encourages his more than 1.44 million viewers, subscribers, to open brokerage accounts with 3 broking firms that pay him money. Why does he have to do referral business if he can make money on his own trading? It's a question that begs asking. In May this year, SEBI fined PR Sundar, who is a very popular influencer. The fine was as much as 6.5 crore for peddling investment advice under the guise of education, supported by pictures of him buying a Rolls Royce and living the high life in Dubai, implying the success of his trading techniques. This has attracted thousands of people to his option buying and option selling courses. In all these cases, the followers don't get to know that the people they're following, in the wide-eyed manner, the education courses they're taking up, are actually getting compensated by somebody else. Or, most dangerously, this has now come out very openly, that that so-called trainers don't even trade, or if they trade, they lose money while they're teaching you how to make money. How does SEBI propose to curb all this? The 2 discussion papers are 2 different steps. One is to disrupt the revenue model of the Finfluencers, as SEBI calls them, by asking SEBI-registered intermediaries and regulated entities or their agents and representatives not to have any relationship in any form, monetary or non-monetary, for any promotion or advertising the services with any unregistered entity. So if there is an unregistered entity, and if I am a stockbroker or a mutual fund, I cannot have any relationship with an unregistered entity, including influencers. SEBI also wants registered intermediaries to take necessary action, such as filing cases under 420 of Indian Penal Code. This is for fraud, for impersonation, wherever applicable. The Finfluencers, if Finfluencers are SEBI registered, they would display the registration number, contact details, investor grievances, everything that a normal registered intermediary is supposed to do. They should also adhere to the code of conduct, which is specified under each registration. So as an investment advisor, when I get a registration, I'm supposed to adhere to a code of conduct. So SEBI wants all registered financial influencers to adhere to the code of conduct strictly. Now, that was the first step. As a second step, SEBI has proposed that all payments made to investment advisors and research analysts be given through a single common portal. So if you're an investor and you want to pay me, you don't pay me directly, but you pay through a portal which is set up only for this particular purpose. Now, this is like a centralized fee collecting mechanism, and you know that if somebody is collecting fee from you directly and not through this portal, it's very clear that he is not registered. And then it's up to you to pay him or not pay him, but most likely you will. If you're careful, you will not pay him. Now, all fees received through the portal are then transferred to the designated account by a payment aggregator. The idea is to cut out, as I said, unaccounted or hidden payments to Finfluencers. Will this 2-step approach work? Well, for starters, the fact that SEBI has acted very quickly once all of these things have started affecting people really is commendable. A big part of the menace would indeed be curbed by putting the onus on the regulated entities. So, for instance, brokers who've been paying referral fees to shady people, even if they have millions of views on YouTube, they will have to think twice. But larger ones, of course, will comply. But many registered intermediaries are themselves shady. There are brokers who do not act in customers' interest even otherwise, right? So, question is, what kind of penalty will deter an intermediary if they violate all these rules that SEBI is setting up? Unfortunately, SEBI's record of stopping bad behavior with severe penalties, severe deterrent penalties, that's the only thing that can work, is really spotty. Its penalties vary widely. Some people are asked to pay 40 lakhs, some people are asked to pay 4 lakhs, that for very, very similar offenses. One particular broker who had used the customer funds, which I would think is absolutely a serious offense, was asked to pay just a few lakh rupees and not register new clients, and that's about it. So I would say that unless SEBI really takes a very close look at how much it penalizes, whether it really pinches the company, whether the board of directors start asking the question, whether reputation is really lost, whether profit and loss is affected of that particular company for violating any of the rules that SEBI set up. Otherwise, this is not going to work. Some people will get caught, many people will go scot-free or pay penalties and continue to do what they're doing. If you like this video, please subscribe and do share. Thanks for watching.